Hey everyone, welcome back to Ultimate Pub Quiz. My name's Chris and I've got 4 different rounds for you today. I'm adding quizzes every single week, so do make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And today's quiz will include a word game, a sports round, guess the song, and then guess the country by grass. Let's get straight into it with round 1, which is words. You will see a description of the word and a correct number of blank spaces that need filling, and then you will have 7 seconds to answer the question before the answer is revealed. Let's get straight into it now with word 1. In religion, what is the name of the place where Sikhs come together for congregational worship? 7 seconds on the clock there. And the answer to question 1 is Gurdwara. Moving on to word 2 now. Coleopterology is the study of which insects? Coleopterology is the study of which insects? 5 seconds to go on the clock. I wouldn't know the answer to this myself personally, but it is in fact beetles. Very well done if you said that. Moving on to word 3. Dimanche is French for which day of the week? Dimanche is French for which day of the week? And the answer to this one is Sunday. Moving on to word 4. Which 4-letter word beginning with V is a small, usually glass closable container for holding liquids? 5 seconds to go on the clock. 4 letters long. And the answer is vial. As we move on to word 5. Characterised by eccentricity or individuality. Characterised by eccentricity or individuality. 4 seconds remaining. And the answer to this one is quirky. Do let me know in the comments how you are finding this quiz and what you think of round 1. Word 6 is next. A sentimental longing for the past. A sentimental longing for the past. You've got the letter I there to help you. 4 seconds to go. And the answer to this one is nostalgia. Moving on to word number 7. Praise or recognition for an achievement. Praise or recognition for an achievement is the next word you need to get. 5 seconds on the clock. And the answer to this one is kudos. Do leave your team name in the comments as we move on to word 8. What are the patterns called which are applied to the hands of Indian women using henna? What are the patterns called which are applied to the hands of Indian women using henna? And it is in fact Mendi. I wouldn't have known that either. Really intrigued as to how people are doing with this first round. Word 9. Special words or expressions that are used by a particular profession. Special words or expressions that are used by a particular profession. The answer is jargon. Word 10. Often used to describe the march of time, what does inexorable mean? Often used to describe the march of time, what does inexorable mean? 4 seconds to go on the clock. And the answer to this one is relentless. Moving on to word 11. Originally a food word, pabulum is also used to describe writing that is what? Originally a food word, pabulum is also used to describe writing that is... And the answer is boring. Some interesting descriptions of words in this quiz. Word 12. Skeptical or distrustful of human motives. Skeptical or distrustful of human motives. Few seconds remaining. And the answer to this one is cynical. Word 13. Fluent and persuasive in speech. Fluent and persuasive in speech. 7 seconds on the clock to go. I wonder if anyone's got all of them right so far. The answer to this one is eloquent. Very well done if you said that. Word 14. A feeling of appreciation or thankfulness. A feeling of appreciation or thankfulness. The answer to this one is gratitude. As we move on to word 15. Pretending to have qualities or beliefs that one doesn't possess. Pretending to have qualities or beliefs that one doesn't possess. Got the P there, third letter along. Hopefully that will help you. And the answer to this one is hypocrisy. Word 16. Acting without forethought or consideration of consequences. Acting without forethought or consideration of consequences. Letter V there, one before the end on this word. And it is impulsive. Word 17. A feeling of sadness or depression. A feeling of sadness or depression. Do remember you can check out ultimatepubquiz.com for interactive quizzes as well. The answer to this one was melancholy. And like I say, do check out that website. I'm adding interactive quizzes to it all the time and it'd be brilliant to get your support. Word 18. No longer in use or relevant. No longer in use or relevant. 5 seconds to go. And the answer to this one is obsolete. Word 19. To think about or consider something deeply. To think about or consider something deeply. Ending in the letter R. And the answer to this one is ponder. Word 20. To restore or revitalise something. To restore or revitalise something. You've got a letter J, third letter along. Do let me know what you think of this 4-round format. Is it too long? The answer to this one is rejuvenate. Word 21. Calm and peaceful. Calm and peaceful for word 21. 5 seconds on the clock. And the answer to this one is serene. Word 22 is next. Skillful in dealing with difficult or sensitive situations. Skillful in dealing with difficult or sensitive situations. The answer to this one is tactful. Word 23. Present or found everywhere. Present or found everywhere. Couple of seconds remaining. And this one's very difficult. Ubiquitous is the answer to this one. Do let me know in the comments if you managed to get that one. Word 24. Relating to deep inward feelings rather than intellect. Relating to deep inward feelings rather than intellect. Visceral is the answer to this one, getting a little bit tougher as we get to the end. Word 25. A fear or hatred of foreigners or strangers. A fear or hatred of foreigners or strangers. For word 25. And the answer is xenophobia. Very well done if you said that. We've got 5 to go. This is word number 26. Having great energy or enthusiasm for a particular cause. Having great energy or enthusiasm for a particular cause. The answer to this one is zealous. 4 to go. Word 27. Very strange or unusual. Very strange or unusual. The answer is bizarre. 30 questions I've added in the word quiz. Is that too many or is it about right? Do let me know in the comments. Word 28. Given to sudden and unaccountable changes of mood or behaviour. Given to sudden and unaccountable changes of mood or behaviour. And this is a word I haven't come across before. Capricious is the answer to this one. Word 29. An outward appearance that is maintained to conceal a less pleasant or credible reality. An outward appearance that is maintained to conceal a less pleasant or credible reality. And the answer is facade. We have 1 to go in this particular quiz. Is anyone going to get all 30? I very much doubt it, but if you do, you need this one. To pause before saying or doing something. To pause before saying or doing something. And the answer is hesitate. That is your last one for the word quiz. Do let me know in the comments how you got on with that as we move on to a sports quiz for the next round. Which country won the first ever FIFA World Cup in 1930? Uruguay, Brazil, or Italy? Which country won the first ever FIFA World Cup in 1930? And the answer to this one is Uruguay. Question 2 for this sports round. What is the highest score possible in a single round of a professional golf tournament? 62, 60 or 59? What is the highest score possible in a single round of a professional golf tournament? 62, 60 or 59? And the answer is 59. Question 3. Who holds the record for the most home runs in a single MLB season? Babe Ruth, Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa. A couple of seconds remaining. And the answer, very well done if you said Barry Lamar Bonds. Question 4 of 18. Which sport is known as the gentleman's sport? Is it tennis, rugby or cricket? Which sport is known as the gentleman's sport? Is it tennis, rugby or cricket? Played a little bit of it myself. It is in fact cricket. Question 5 of 18. Which country won the most gold medals at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics? China, Russia or the United States? 3 seconds remaining on the clock for this one. And the answer is the United States. Normally compete with China each time that competition goes on. Question 6. In which year was the first modern Olympic Games held? 1896, 1900 or 1904? Couple of seconds remaining. And very well done if you said 1896. Question 7. Which athlete has the most Olympic gold medals in history? Usain Bolt, Carl Lewis or Michael Phelps? Little bit of a clue. I think it was a swimmer, if I'm not mistaken. And it is Michael Phelps. Question 8 is coming up. Who scored the most goals in a single season in the English Premier League? Alan Shearer, Cristiano Ronaldo or Harry Kane? 3 very impressive strikers, but which one scored the most in a single season? It is, of course, Alan Shearer, who was formidable back in the 90s. Question 9. Which country has won the most men's Rugby World Cup titles? New Zealand, South Africa or Australia? Not a very big rugby fan myself, and I wouldn't know. The answer was, in fact, South Africa. Moving on to the next question, question 10. Oh, I think that's a little bit outdated. I don't know what's happened there with that particular question. But it does say who is the current holder of the men's single title at Wimbledon. And I don't believe it's any of those 3. The answer to this one was Novak Djokovic. I'm trying to think of what year that could possibly be. Maybe 2023. Apologies for that question. As we move on to question 11. Which NFL team has won the most Super Bowl championships? New England Patriots, Pittsburgh Steelers, or Dallas Cowboys? The answer is New England Patriots and Pittsburgh Steelers, tied with 6 wins each. Who was the first African American to play Major League Baseball? Was it Jackie Robinson, Willie Mays, Hank Aaron? Few seconds remaining on the clock for this one, question 12. And the answer is Jackie Robinson. Question 13. In what year was the first Super Bowl played? Was it 1965, 66 or 67? What year was the first Super Bowl played? And it was, in fact, 1967. 5 questions to go on the sport round. How well are you doing on this particular round? Do let me know in the comments. Question 14. Who holds the record for the most goals scored in a single NHL season? Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, Bobby Orr? One for all the ice hockey fans out there. And the answer to this one is Wayne Gretzky. 4 to go. Question 15. Which golfer has won the most Masters tournaments? Is it Tiger Woods, Arnold Palmer, or Jack Nicklaus? Which golfer has won the most Masters tournaments? And the answer to this is the incredible Jack Nicklaus. Question 16. How many black and white squares are there on a chessboard? 64, 72, or 80? The answer to this one is 64. 2 questions to go in the sport round. Question 17. Who won the Tour de France in 2021? Tadej Pogacar, Richard Carapaz, or Primož Roglic? Apologies for pronunciations. The answer to the penultimate one in the sport is Tadej Pogacar. Pogacar. I'm not sure. I've probably got it wrong. As we move on to the last one. Who was the first woman to exceed 7 metres in long jump history? Florence Griffith Joyner, Jackie Joyner Kersee, or Marion Jones? And the answer is Jackie Joyner Kersey. And that is the last one for the sports round. Do let me know how you got on in that particular round in the comments. We now move on to the third round, which is a guess the song challenge. You're going to hear roughly 4 seconds of each song, and you will have roughly around 7 seconds to answer before the answer is revealed. And I will see you at the end of this particular quiz. Let's play.
I can't just let you go. Why don't you just meet me in the middle?
I don't wanna deceive you. I'm only gonna break your heart.
I wanna hold you when I'm not so. I know I'd go back to you.
Leave the kingdom on the table. Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to. Just deserve to die. Someone you could be my saint. Everything's so blind. This time I'ma let it all come out. This time I'ma say my way. It's my way of the highway. Every single one's got a story to tell.
Now everybody knows my name, and all the girls wanna get. Girls say, hey baby, hey baby, hey. The ground found something true. It never. Bleeding, keep bleeding, love. Lay down upon the floor. I would run away, yeah.
Be on top for once. Wake up. Ooh. Who wants to be with you? 'Cause I'm faded. Honey's in the streets, say money, yo, we. Because this is how we do it. South Central. Come on, let's go.
Kisses and caresses.
Love me for a reason. But you've been cold, told me it's 2 out of 3, hey babe. I left my dust free. Everybody wants you. Everybody loves you. Love with a beautiful woman.
There's a reason for the one sweet. Just let your love flow like a mountain.
But you wander far from me.
How deep is your love?
Sorry for the way I feel. I know you think I'm being innocent.
So that brings us to the end of the Guess the Song challenge. Do let me know how you got on with that. We now move on to naming the country from the grass shape shown. You will have roughly 6 seconds before the answer is revealed. Let's get started with question 1. Which country is this? It is not in fact a celebrity which the text box described, but which country is this? Very difficult, I think, naming these from the grass. But this one is Singapore. I do think this quiz will be quite tricky. This is question 2, or should I say country shape 2. 7 seconds remaining on the clock. And the answer to this one is Georgia. I say difficult. It would be difficult for me. Maybe a little bit easier for you people out there. This is question 3. It just looks like a normal shape to me, that does. I definitely struggle with this particular one. The answer to question 3, very well done. You said Poland. As we move on to shape number 4. Which country does this belong to? 5 seconds remaining on the clock. And the answer to this one is Ukraine. Question 5 of 20. Which country is this? 5 seconds remaining on the clock. And again, I wouldn't have a clue. I'm just being honest. The answer to this one is Spain. I wonder if I'd find it easier with the normal style map. Question 6. Which country is this? A few seconds remaining. And the answer to question 6 is Egypt. Question 7, or country shape 7. Which one is this? Few seconds remaining on the clock. And the country shape number 7 was Japan. Looks like a dragon actually. Question 8. Can you name the country from this shape? Few seconds remaining on the clock, and the answer to this one is Bhutan, officially known as the Kingdom of Bhutan. Shape number 8. Which country is this? As we approach the end of the quiz, really intrigued to know what you think of this longer format, so please do let me know in the comments. And the answer to this one is Zimbabwe. Shape number 10. Which country does this one belong to? Few seconds to go, and the answer is Latvia. As we move on to shape number 11, 10 to go. Again, I will shout out ultimatepubquiz.com. This is where you can go and play interactive quizzes on the website. The answer to this one is United States of America, USA. And like I say, go and check that out, ultimatepubquiz.com. This one is not grass. I don't know what's going on there. Something's gone wrong. I must have moved the wrong shape into the image. But let's see if you know which one this belongs to. This one is actually Chile. Very strange one there. I don't know how that happened. Let's move on to question 13, where we are back to the grass shapes. 5 seconds to go on the clock. The answer to this one is Sudan. Question 14 of 20. Which country is this one? 5 seconds to go on the clock. And the answer is Costa Rica. There's a lot of republics I've noticed in the answers. Question 15, shape number 15. We're getting very close to the end of the quiz now. 5 seconds to go on this particular shape. And the answer to this one is Azerbaijan. I'm very keen to do lots of different style quizzes, so do let me know in the comments what kind of quizzes you'd like to see in the future. 8 seconds to go on this one. One of the quizzes you can keep a lookout for is going to be my phobias quiz, which should be hitting the channel within the next few days. The answer to this one is Haiti. We've got 4 questions to go. Question 17, shape 17. Which country is this? Do keep an eye out for that quiz that I mentioned, as well as plenty of others on the channel. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing that now. The answer to this one is Romania. 3 questions to go. This is country shape number 18. But which country is it? 5 seconds to go on the clock. And the answer to this one is Mexico. 2 to go. And this is shape number 19. Which country does this shape belong to? And the answer to the penultimate question of the day is Russia. We've got 1 to go on this quiz. This is the shape that you need to identify. Which country is this? Do let me know in the comments at the end how well you've done on this quiz. And also, don't forget to mention your team name as well. The answer to the final question is Slovenia. That brings us to the end of this particular quiz. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please do let me know in the comments what you thought of the quiz. And I will see you in a future quiz very soon. Thanks for playing.